ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद अध्याय 6 मंत्र 16। स विश्वकृत विश्वविदात्मयोनिः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञ पतिर्गुणेशः संसारमोक्ष स्थितिबन्धहेतुः। Once again, स विश्वकृद्विश्वविदात्मयोनिः स विश्वकृद्विश्वविदात्मयोनिः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञपतिर्गुणेशः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञपतिर्गुणेशः संसारमोक्षस्थितिबन्धहेतुः संसारमोक्षस्थितिबन्धहेतुः। The Upanishad is repeating its message in as many ways as possible. Shankaracharya says in Ishavasyopanishad Bhashya, न मंत्राणाम जामिता अस्ति. The mantras do not have laziness. The mantras do not get tired. Because they repeat the same idea in various possible ways. One may ask, is not the repetition a fallacy? Generally, if the same idea is conveyed once again in any communication, it is considered redundant. Is not the repetition redundant? Then the Acharyas say, Punarukti is not a dosha. Repetition is not a dosha in Vedanta. Because the vision of Vedanta, the subject matter of Vedanta is very subtle, ati sukshma. The subject matter of Vedanta is ati sukshma. Jneyasya ati sukshmatvat. Jneya is ati sukshma. Therefore, if it is stated only once, it cannot be understood. That is why repetition is a necessity in Vedanta Shastra. Therefore, the Upanishad is conveying the same Paramatma, the same Ishvara, with one more mantra. Saha Vishwakrat. Saha, the Paramatma, the Ishvara, he is Vishwakrit. Vishwam karoti iti Vishwakrit. One who creates everything is called Vishwakrit. He has created everything. Vishwavit, if he has to create everything, he should have the knowledge of everything. Therefore, Vishwavit, Vishwam Veti iti Vishwavit. He has the knowledge of everything. Atmayonihi. Atma cha asau yonischa iti Atmayonihi. Karmadharaya samasa. He is Atma as well as Yoni. Yoni means Karana, cause. He is the cause of everything. Meanwhile, he is the Atma. He is the self of everyone. In this line, Vishwakrit stands for Nimitta Karana, intelligent cause, and Atma Yonihi stands for Upadana Karana. Therefore, Ishvara is both Nimitta Karana and Upadana Karana. Jnaha, Chaitanya Swarupa. The Ishvara is a Chaitanya Swarupa, Chit Swarupa. Kalakaraha, he is the cause of time also. Before Srishti, there was no time also. Ishvara is responsible for the creation of time as well, implying Ishvara transcends time. Guni, Guni literally means one who has gunas. One who has gunas is called Guni. Now, if you look into Mantra 11, what does Mantra 11 say? Sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha. Paramatma is nirguna. There is the word nirgunascha. This mantra, mantra 11, clearly states Paramatma is nirgunaha. Whereas this mantra, mantra 16, says Paramatma is Guni. Are not these two statements contradictory? How can the same Paramatma be Nirguna as well as Guni? There seems to be a contradiction. Therefore, we have to understand these two statements properly. When the Shruti says Paramatma is Nirguna, the Shruti is referring to the Nirupadhika Swarupa of the Paramatma, the nature of the Paramatma without any upadhi. In its own nature, in its own swarupa, Paramatma is nirgunaha, free from all gunas. Whereas with the association with upadhi, on account of the association with upadhi, the same Paramatma gets gunas, gets attributes. Therefore, the word Guni refers to the Paramatma with the Upadhi. On account of the Upadhi, Paramatma becomes a Guni. Now, even Jivas have Guna. Even Jivas have Guna. All of us have Guna. Therefore, in what way the Ishvara is special? Jiva also has gunas. Ishvara also has gunas. Therefore, in what way Ishvara is special? The answer is, the word Guni does not just mean one who has gunas. Instead, it means one who has noble qualities. Prashasta Gunavan. Guni means Prashasta Gunavan. One who has noble qualities. One who has adorable qualities is called Guni. Only in that sense the word Guni distinguishes Ishvara from Jiva. Otherwise, the word Guni will be common for Jiva as well as Ishvara. Because even Jiva has Guna, Ishvara also has Guna. But Jiva's Gunas are not necessarily noble. Whereas Ishvara's Gunas are noble. Like a Satya Sankalpaha, Ishvara is Satya Sankalpaha. It is a Guna. Jiva is not Satya Sankalpa. Jiva may imagine many things. Jiva may wish so many things to happen, but everything does not happen. Whereas Ishvara is Satya Kama, Satya Sankalpaha. Apahata Papma, he is free from all Papa. Sarvajnaha, all these are the noble qualities of Ishvara. Ishvara is the repository of all noble qualities. In that sense, Ishvara is Guni. Where can we know the Gunas of Ishvara? What is the source to know what noble qualities Ishvara has? If we look into the Upasana sections of the Veda, in Vedas there are certain sections dedicated to Upasana. Upasana means Saguna Brahma Vishayaka Manasa Vyaparaha. Upasana is a meditation on Saguna Brahma. Brahman with the Guna. Therefore, the Upasana sections describe the Gunas of Paramatma. Describe the Gunas of the Ishvara. Saguna Brahma. In every Upasana, in almost every Upasana, certain Gunas are mentioned. Like Apahata Papma, Satya Sankalpaha, ityadi. And a sadhaka is expected to meditate on the Paramatma with such gunas. Paramatma has these gunas. One should meditate visualizing such gunas in the Paramatma. That is why the gunas are told in the Shastra. Guni and Sarva Vidyaha. Sarvaha Vidyaha Yasya Asau Sarva Vidyaha. All Vidyas, all disciplines of knowledge belong to Paramatma, belong to Ishvara. Therefore, he is Sarva Vidyaha. If a jiva gets some vidya, it is only because of the grace of Ishvara. That is why we worship the divine in the form of books, in the form of the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati, Sharada, etc. If you look into any of our Shastras, even music and dance, we trace it to Ishvara, who is the founder of any discipline of knowledge, the founder father of any discipline of knowledge is none other than Paramatma. Therefore, Sarva Vidyaha Pradhana Kshetrajna Patihi. He is the Lord of Pradhana as well as Kshetrajna. Pradhana means Maya. Ishvara is Pradhana Patihi, means Mayadhishaha. He is the Lord of Maya. Maya is under his control. Maya is under his rule. Whereas a jiva is under the spell of Maya. A jiva is called Maya Adhina, one who is under the spell of Maya. Whereas Ishvara is Maya Dhishaha. He is the Lord of Maya, the ruler of Maya. Therefore, Pradhanapatihi and Kshetrajnapatihi. Here, Kshetrajna refers to Jiva. Jiva is called Kshetrajna. Kshetrajnasya Patihi, the Lord of Kshetrajna, the ruler of Kshetrajna. Ishvara rules the jivas by giving their karma phala. Being the karma phala data, Ishvara is the ruler of the jivas. Guneshaha, he is the Lord of three Gunas. Being Pradhanapatihi, Ishvara is the Lord of three Gunas. Lord of Sattva, Rajas as well as Tamas. He wields the three Gunas, and that is how he becomes responsible for Srishti, Sthiti and Laya. Samsara Moksha Sthiti Bandha Hetuhu. Samsara Hetuhu. Ishvara is the cause of samsara. He is responsible for samsara. Here, the word samsara means a transmigration, going from one body to another body. The jiva travels from one body to another body. It is called samsara. Samsaranam samsara. Samsaranam means traveling. Traveling from one body to another body. Ishvara is responsible for that, because Ishvara alone determines where we should go, what body we should get next. It is not in our hands. A jiva cannot decide, I want to be born in a devata sharira. A jiva cannot decide. Ishvara determines based on our karma. If we have done enough punya karma, then we may get a devata sharira. If we have done lot of papa karma, then we may get cat body, rat body, etc. I don't know what bodies. One can get any body. Tiryagadi, Ashwadisthavaranta adhogatihi. Adhogati. Adhogati includes all the pashus, all the animal bodies. as well as thavara, plant bodies, plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Earlier, there was only two kingdom classification. Now, if you study biology, they have 5 kingdom classification. All plants that photosynthesize, it is a kingdom, plant kingdom. Then there is animal kingdom. All vertebrae and non-vertebrae all belong to animal kingdom. Then there are 3 other kingdoms also. Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungus. Fungus is another kingdom. So there are 5 kingdom classifications. Certain things that are neither plants nor animals, like fungus. Fungus is not an animal. It does not walk, it does not move about. It is not an animal. Meanwhile, it is not a plant also. It is not a plant because it does not photosynthesize. That is why in our tradition, fungus is not considered vegetarian. Mushroom is not considered vegetarian because it does not photosynthesize. So one may be born as anything, even a mushroom. Adhogati. All these are determined according to our karma. And who determines? Ishvara. Therefore, samsara hetuhu. He is responsible for transmigration of the jiva. And moksha hetuhu. He is also responsible for moksha. Without Ishvara Kripa, without the grace of Ishvara, one cannot get moksha. Just by going through some Upanishads does not promise moksha. To attain moksha, one should have bhakti. Without bhakti, moksha is not possible. Only with the bhakti, one can get the grace of Ishvara. Mameva ye prapadyante mayametam tarantite. Those who take refuge at Paramatma, they cross over Maya. Otherwise, mama maya duratyaya daivi hyesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya. My maya is difficult to cross over. Bhagavan says, it is not easy to cross over Maya. Maya is very powerful. Maya keeps producing various desires. I have to do this. Various attachments, various desires, they keep happening. Unless one is free from all these things, it is not possible to get moksha. Therefore, only if one takes a refuge at Paramatma, Mameva ye prapadyante mayametam tarantite, only then they cross over Maya. Therefore, moksha hetuhu, Ishvara is moksha hetu. Without Ishvara's grace, it is not possible to get moksha. There are some people, they are secular Vedantis. They don't believe in Ishvara, but they want to understand the truth intellectually, studying Vedanta as a philosophy. They are interested in Vedanta as a philosophy, but there is no bhakti, there is no element of bhakti. Will such people benefit from Vedanta? Their Vedanta will remain just an intellectual luxury. It does not take them anything further, anywhere further. It is just an intellectual luxury. I studied Shankaracharya's works. They will say proudly. Therefore, moksha hetuhu, sthiti hetuhu, the same Ishvara is responsible for sthiti, sustenance of an individual as well as sustenance of the universe as a whole. Who sustains an individual? Who sustains a jiva? We are proudly saying, I sustain myself. I earn my own bread. I earn my own food. I cook my own food. Some people proudly say, you may cook your food. You may put the food into your mouth. Sometimes you may chew the food properly. Generally, people don't find time to chew also. And then the food goes inside. After going inside, what should happen? We don't even know what really happens. Majority of us are not even aware of the metabolic process. Who digests the food? Aham vaishwanaro bhutva praninam dehamashritaha pranapana samayuktaha pachamyannan chaturvidham. Bhagavan himself says in Adhyaya 15 of Bhagavad Gita, I am present as the Vaishwanara in the stomach. and I digest the food. Even the digestion and assimilation of the food is because of Ishvara. A jiva does not even know what happens. Therefore, sthiti hetuhu and bandha hetuhu. Bandha refers to karma bandha, bondage caused by karma, in the form of the phala of punya and papa, the results of punya and papa. Ishvara is responsible for them, because Ishvara gives the phala of the punya and papa. Next mantra. Satanmayo hyamrita isha samsthaha Jnas sarvagaha bhuvanasyasya gopta ya ishe asya jagataha nityameva nanyo hetuhu vidyata ishanaya. Saha tanmayaha, the Ishvara is tanmayaha. According to the commentators, tanmaya means jyotirmayaha, effulgent, implying Chaitanya Swarupa. The Ishvara is Chaitanya Swarupa. Amritaha, immortal, free from death, free from destruction. Isha samsthaha, Isha rupena samyak sthitaha, Isha samsthaha. One who is present, one who is very much present as Ishvara. Some people doubt the presence of the Atma, the presence of the Paramatma. For them the Shruti says the Paramatma is very much present as the Ishvara. As the sustainer of this universe. Without the presence of the Paramatma, this universe as well as this body could not have been sustained. The Taittiriya Upanishad says, Ko hyevanyat kaf pranyat Yadesha akasha anando nasyat esha hyevanandayati. Who would have breathed? Ko hyevanyat kaf pranyat. Who would even have breathed if the Atma was not there? if the Paramatma was not there. Meaning even breathing would not have been possible without the presence of the Ishvara, without the presence of the Paramatma as the sustainer. Therefore, the Ishvara, the Paramatma is very much present as the sustainer of this body as well as the universe in its totality. Bhayadasyagnistapati, bhayat tapati suryaha, bhayad indrascha vayuscha mrityurdhavati panchamaha. Bhayadasya agnistapati. The fire burns because of the fear of the Paramatma. Bhayat tapati suryaha. The sun illumines because of the fear of the Paramatma. Meaning, Paramatma is sustaining all the natural forces in the universe. All the natural forces in the universe are able to function on account of the presence of Paramatma. Therefore, Isha Samsthaha, Isha Rupena, Samyak Sthitaha, Jnaha, consciousness in nature, Sarvagaha, all pervasive, Sarvavyapi, Bhuvanasyasya Gopta, he is the protector of this world. Asya Bhuvanasya Gopta, meaning he is the sustainer of the whole universe. Ya ishe asya jagataha nityameva, he rules this universe always. Yaha asya jagataha, this jagat, nityam eva ishe, he rules this jagat always. He sustains this jagat always. Nanyo hetur vidyata ishanaya, for ishanam, for sustaining this universe, there is no other hetu. Any other hetu, any other cause, any other entity cannot sustain this universe, is not capable of sustaining this universe. Only Ishvara is capable of sustaining the universe. Next mantra, mantra 18. Yo brahmanam vidadhati purvam,
yo brahmanam vidadhati purvam,
yo vai vedascha prahinoti tasmai,
yo vedascha prahinoti tasmai.
What happened?
Yo
vai vedascha, yo vai vedascha
Yo vai vedascha
prahinoti tasmai,
prahinoti tasmai,
tam hadevam atma buddhi prakasham,
atma buddhi prakasham,
mumukshurvai
mumukshurvai
sharanamaham prapadye.
sharanamaham prapadye.
Once again. यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं
यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं
यो वै वेदाश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै
यो वै वेदाश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै
तं हदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं
ब्रह्मदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं
मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये
मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये.
It is a very popular mantra, often chanted as a prayer verse. This mantra is in the form of a prayer by a mumukshu. It is in the form of the words of a mumukshu. A mumukshu prays. Mumukshu means one who wants moksha. Moksham ichuhu mumukshuhu. One who wants moksha is a mumukshu. A mumukshu has to take refuge at the feet of Ishvara. A mumukshu takes refuge at Ishvara. Taking refuge at Ishvara is called prapattihi. Prapattihi or sharanagati. This is a mantra for sharanagati. Taking refuge at Ishvara. Surrendering oneself to Ishvara. Depending on Ishvara. Giving up all other supports. The Ishvara is described Yo Brahmanam vidadhati purvam Yaha Ishvaraha. The Ishvara who is called Deva. Purvam, in the past, during Srishti, during creation, Brahmanam vidadhati. He created Brahmadeva. He created Hiranyagarbha, the cause of Hiranyagarbha also. And after creating Hiranyagarbha, after giving birth to Hiranyagarbha, he gives the knowledge of Veda to the Hiranyagarbha. Yo vai Vedascha prahinoti tasmai Yaha Ishvaraha Tasmai Brahmane, to the Brahma, to the Hiranyagarbha, Vedan prahinoti. He gives the Vedas. Brahmadeva got the Vedas from the Ishvara. Tamha Devam, that kind of Deva, Atma Buddhi Prakasham, he is the one who reveals Atma Buddhi, one who imparts Atma Jnana. In the form of Guru. In the form of Guru, the same Ishvara imparts the Atma Jnana. Therefore, Guru is a representation of Ishvara himself. Mumukshurvai sharanamaham prapadye. Aham mumukshuhu. I am a mumukshu. Aham sharanam prapadye. I take refuge at the Ishvara. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Swami, you mentioned Kshetra Pati for Ishvara.
Yeah.
Vishnu Sahasranam we also have Kshetra
Yeah.
So that Kshetrajna is
In this context, Kshetrajna refers to Jiva.
Jiva.
Yeah.